When you wake up, there is a constant narrative or story that you're telling yourself. That constant narrative or story dictates the behaviors that you take throughout your day, how you respond to certain circumstances and people, and how you navigate life as a whole. For a long time, the narrative or story that I told myself was that I'm going to work just because I need to pay bills. I am going to school just because someone told me that I had to. I'm doing things without an intention, and thus I lived my life without intention. It wasn't until I experienced a lot of personal trauma and life put me on my butt that I realized I needed to change my perspective or change my lens or change the narrative and story that I was telling myself. And therefore, when I woke up, the first thing that came out of my mind or the first narrative that I told myself was that I was grateful. And then it became, this may not be the job that I want, but it's a step in the right direction. I changed the narrative and the story and realized how I responded to circumstances and people and thus navigated life started to form different outcomes that were in alignment with the intention that I spoke in the new narrative and the story. What I hope that you take away from this is reflect on the narrative that you're telling yourself, even when you don't realize that you're telling yourself. When you say that I'm not good enough, I'm too this, I'm too that, that feeds your behaviors and feeds your way of thinking and feeds how you perceive circumstances and people. When in fact, all of these things, especially circumstances and people, are mirrors to help you be the best version of yourself in pursuit of your purpose. When you have an intention in your narrative, in your story, especially when it's aligned with positive outcomes and your purpose in life, you navigate life in a way that gives you fulfillment and joy.